Hi, Mini Beanies, and welcome to our podcast. If you enjoy some of the songs you hear in our stories, then head to our YouTube channel. It's full of music videos so you can sing and dance along with us. They're lots of fun, and there's a lot of different dances and nursery rhymes too. Just head to youtube.com/@thebeanies. Now on with the show.
Hi, Mini Beanies! It's the Beanies here. That means you're with Laura, Mim.
And Michael.
Today we might meet a king.
See some puppies.
Yay! And learn all about how to pat a dog. Are you ready, Mini Beanies?
Let's go!
Okay, sit, beg, lay down, tap dance. Oh, you're such a good boy. Oh, hi, Mini Beanies. Laura Beanie brought her puppy to Beanie headquarters today. His name is King Louie, and he's the bestest, goodest, fluffiest puppy ever.
He is pretty fluffy. Who's your good boy?
Your puppy can do all sorts of tricks, Laura Beanie. Yep, I've trained him and given him treats to teach him how to be a good boy.
King Louie is clever. But wait, why is he called King Louie?
Well, it's because he's so fancy. See his little collar with the sparkles? Can you imagine a world where a puppy really is a king? There was once a king, but not just any king. He was a puppy king, and his name, His Majesty King Louie.
All hail King Louie!
No one really knows how he became king. Was he born into royalty? Was he put there? No one knew, but he was the king. King Louie loved being the king. He had all the squeaky toys he could want, and he had lots of treats. But there was one thing missing, a human best friend. You see, we normally go and choose our puppy best friends from the pound or the pet store, or from people who have puppies that need a home. But in a world where a puppy is king, he definitely got to choose his human and not the other way around. So King Louie put out a royal decree. That means an announcement. I guess we need an interpreter. Not everyone speaks dog as well as I do. Hear ye, by royal decree of His Majesty King Louie, our woofy leader requires a human companion. Must be kind, give great ear scratches, like long walks on the dog beach, and waiting for him to sniff a tree to the nth degree. Cat people need not apply. King Louie's kingdom buzzed with excitement. Who would be the best human companion for their king? Each possible applicant needed to approach His Majesty and state his or her best reason for being the king's human companion. First to apply to His Majesty was a handsome knight, Sir Michael Beanie. He approached the puppy king at his throne and exclaimed,
Your Majesty, thou beest a good boy, and with my help I will hunt you all the yummy schmacko-y treats in the land so thy kingly belly bulges with floof and greatness.
King Louie thought carefully. Though he liked treats, he thought that he would probably feel a bit sick after eating all the treats in the land. So His Majesty shook his furry head and his guard announced,
Michael Beanie, companion, you are not.
Aw.
Next was her Duchess Mim Beanie. That's me. She approached King Louie's throne and exclaimed, Your Majesty, thou beest a good boy, and as a human companion to such a wonderful puppy king, I will be sure to play endless games of fetch with His Highness till thy little puppy king feet can take no more. King Louie thought for a second. While he did love to play fetch, he didn't like the idea of his puppy feet not being able to take anymore. His Majesty shook his furry head and his guard announced,
Mim Beanie, companion, you are not.
Oh, a royal postman entered the court. King Louie doesn't like postmen. Finally, Lady Laura Beanie approached His Majesty's throne, and she brought with her a cuddly toy.
Hello, Your Highness. I brought you a fluffy toy, but I'm not really sure what else I can bring you.
King Louie was confused, and his guard said,
Well then, my lady, you'll just have to...
Accept lots and lots of love.
King Louie's ears pricked up.
If you pick me for your human companion, I will love you more than anything and give you all the snuggles and cuddles I can.
King Louie rushed to Laura Beanie and licked her all over her face.
Oh, I guess that means you pick me. Oh, thanks, King Louie. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you.
So King Louie and Lady Laura Beanie were inseparable. King Louie ran his kingdom and was loved and given all the ear scratches and snuggles he could fit in a day. They lived happily ever after as the best of friends.
The end.
It's time to close your eyes and wake your imagination.
And make a picture in your head of a dog.
What does the dog look like? Is it fluffy and little or big and strong?
What does it smell like? Mud or popcorn?
What does it sound like? A yippee bark or a big boof?
Well done, Mini Beanies. You made
A dog. Now time for a song about how much we love puppies.
When you have a puppy, you're super duper lucky. It makes you feel fuzzy to have a cute puppy. You're super duper lucky when you have a cute puppy. It makes you feel happy and warm and fuzzy. The bestest and the greatest and the cutest and the funnest and the best little puppy that you ever did see. I love my puppy and my puppy loves me. I can tell by the way he licks my knee.
My puppy is my hairy best friend. I love him more than I can comprehend. When you own a puppy, you know the best bit is that he listens when I say sit. 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 Oh, please sit. He's a good boy.
My puppy is my hairy best friend. I love him more than I can comprehend. And when you own a puppy, you know the best part is that he understands when I say bark, bark, bark. Bark. Oh, he's a good boy. When you have a puppy, you're super duper lucky. It makes you feel fuzzy to have a cute puppy. You're super duper lucky when you have a cute puppy. It makes you feel happy and warm and fuzzy. The bestest and the greatest and the cutest and the funnest and the best little puppy that you ever did see. I love my puppy when he runs and pants. I love how he digs and barks at ants.
My puppy is my hairy best friend. I love him more than I can comprehend. And when you own a puppy, what takes the cake is that he gives his paw when I say shake, 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 shake. We practice this. He's a good boy.
My puppy is my hairy best friend. I love him more than I can comprehend. I love my puppy, but I don't know why. He never seems to listen when I say fly. Fly. Fly? Come on. Oh, never mind. Who's your good boy? When you have a puppy, you're super duper lucky. It makes you feel fuzzy to have a cute puppy. You're super duper lucky when you have a cute puppy. It makes you feel happy and warm and fuzzy. You're the bestest and the greatest and the cutest and the funnest and the best little puppy that you ever did see. My puppy is messy and he poops and farts, but that's how puppies all win our hearts.
I'm not sure that's how Louie became King Louie, but it was still a pretty great story.
Yeah, and even if he isn't a king in real life, he certainly acts like it. Doesn't he sleep on your pillow, Laura Beanie?
Maybe.
I didn't like it when the doggy barked at the postman like that.
Yeah, sometimes when doggies bark like that, it can be a bit scary.
How do I make sure puppies like me and they don't bark?
Well, there's only one person who likes puppies as much as I do.
Professor Know-It-All. Hello, Beanies. So you want to know the best way to pat a new puppy, do you?
Yes, please, for maximum puppy love potential and most squishy face fluffiness and...
Whoa there, Laura Beanie. I know you love puppies, but there are some really important rules when it comes to patting puppies to make sure they feel safe and loved. Or stressed?
And not squished?
That's right. It's very important, particularly when you meet new puppies. If a dog doesn't know you, it could be a bit strange for you to come up and hug them straight away without introducing yourself first. You wouldn't do that to a human, would you?
I would.
When you meet a new puppy, it's important to first ask its owner if it's okay to pat them. Let's use Laura Beanie's puppy King Louie as an example. Michael Beanie, let's pretend you're meeting King Louie for the first time. First, let's ask his owner if it's okay to pat them. Hello, is it okay to pat your puppy?
Sure.
Now that you know the dog is friendly and ready for a pat, you can get a bit closer. It's always best to not jump or shout in case you frighten it. Put out your hand with an open palm and let the dog sniff it. Very good. A dog sniffing your hand is a bit like a puppy handshake. Nice to meet you, King Louie. Now that you've introduced yourself, you can give the puppy some pats under the chin or even behind the ears. Who's a good boy? Come on.
Professor, where are you going with my puppy?
Ha ha ha. Oops, you're right. I'll just give him back there. Well, bye, Beanies.
Bye, Professor Know-It-All.
Well, puppies are still my favourite thing ever.
It's time to take King Louie for a walk now. Let's go!
And Mini Beanies, maybe you could send us a photo of your puppy. I know a certain beanie that would love to see them.
Oh, me!
Bye, Mini Beanies. Maybe you can take a puppy for a walk.
Or pat a puppy, but make sure you ask permission first.
And remember, Mini Beanies, your big people can help the Beanies by subscribing to our podcast and leaving us a review. I'd rate the Beanies 5 stars. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Bye!
See ya. Bye now. The Beanies' beautiful tunes were brought to you by The Beanies and the magnificent music wizard, James Court. Ha ha ha.